Have you ever talked yourself out of doing something you really wanted to do? Or are you currently struggling with pulling the trigger on something related to career or relationship, or even just something you want to do for yourself? Are you delaying living the life that you want? If so, then this video hopefully can provide you with some clarity and some steps, some tangible steps to get you moving in the right direction and get you living the life that you are destined for. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Joy, and over here we talk about dental school, getting into dental school, or whatever else. This is a whatever else video, so let's get right into it. Step one is identifying what you want. What is it that you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, remember Olivia Pope in Scandal in the first scene? It was one of the first couple scenes of the whole entire series. And she's like, what do you want? Valid question, okay? You need to get very clear about what is it that you want so that we can create a plan, figure out obstacles, and get to your end goal. Step two is gonna be to figure out what is required of you to reach said goal. Because we have a certain goal, we need to figure out what it's gonna take for us to get to the goal. Otherwise, we're just wishing on stars and, you know, nothing fruitful is gonna come from it. So if I decided, we're just gonna do an example here. If I decided that I wanted to be a power lifter, I love weightlifting and I just wanna get into powerlifting, I love the competition of it, that means I'm going to have to start working out consistently, training like I have a goal in mind. And it also means I'm gonna have to change my diet probably because I eat terribly now. Basically, I'm figuring out the things that I'm gonna have to do to get to my end goal. It's not just gonna happen because I wanted to. It's going to happen because I wanted to, and I'm willing to put the work behind it. If this is our first time meeting, hello, I'm so happy to have you here. And if you're coming back, thank you so much as well. If you're not subscribed, this is the perfect time. Go ahead and hit that button down there, wherever the button is, hit it, and let's go. Once you figure out what it requires from you, you need to really determine, can I even do this? Because if I say I want to go play in the WNBA, I need to be about 6 feet minimum to go do that, right? Along with more hard work. But I'm not gonna be 6 feet, and that's okay. But that means that maybe that goal is not for me. So is the thing that I want tangible? If I put in all the work and do all the things, is it still possible that I don't make it? The whole point here is to equip yourself with the confidence and the means to back up the confidence so that you can move forward and get this thing that you want. When you're doing this stuff, you need to use logic and concrete examples. A good example for me, when I was in undergrad, I was like, okay, I'm going to be a dentist. Not I want to be a dentist, I'm going to be a dentist. I knew that I was gonna have to do well on standardized tests, take difficult courses, and start working with my hands as well. So in the past, I have been able to take hard classes and pass them. I've also been able to learn how to use hand-eye coordination to figure out how to play volleyball, get my timing right as a right side. So it worked out before because I was able to use these skills for a particular goal in mind, and the goal happened. You know, I achieved that goal. And another really important part of this step right here is that you have to tell yourself yes. You always need to be your first yes. Another example, I was talking to a student yesterday, and she's applying to dental school right now, and she's like, should I wait another year? It's already late in the cycle. And I asked her, my first question was, what else do you need in order to submit your application? Because submitting your application is a lot of different moving parts, and once you get all those things together, send it off, you know? And I asked her this, and she told me, she said, nothing, I have it all. It's just expensive to apply. Okay, it's expensive to apply, you don't have the money at this point. Or maybe you do and you just don't want to spend it. Either way, that's fine. Let's send emails and see if we can get any fee waivers for you. Like, we're working around the issues that you're saying that you're having. But her biggest problem was that she just was scared. You know, she's having a lot of self-doubt. She's letting imposter syndrome rule her life right now. And it's gonna have a bigger impact in the future. Which leads me to the next point, which is determine your best case and worst case scenario. If I do this thing and I go all in, what is the best possible outcome that I can think of at this moment? Because chances are it's gonna be better than you could have even imagined. If I submit this application right now, I could get into dental school and ultimately become a dentist. That is the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, I don't get in this round, I have to apply next year. Now, we're right back where we began, because when we started the conversation, she was talking about applying next year. You see what I'm saying? So best case scenario, I get in and I become a dentist. Worst case scenario is I wait another year, I have to apply again, and I still become a dentist. So, and once you do this, like, make sure you're cool with both outcomes, because things may not always go the way you want them to go the first time, and you have to re-up, figure out something else, and then still move forward towards this certain goal. You don't have to change your goal, you just have to change your approach, maybe. It's just your fear that's getting in the way. It's not that the goals are too lofty or you're not cut out for it. That's rarely the case. These goals are attainable, they're not impossible, so let's act like it. We've already figured out where we're going, how we're gonna get there, and why we deserve to be in this place, right? So now, get rid of the noise. I don't care if it's internal, external, if it's, you know, that you are telling yourself that you can't do this, write down some affirmations, put them on some sticky notes, put them in on a wall somewhere. I have sticky notes from college, y'all, where I would put these on my walls and just remind myself, like, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. There are no coincidences. My dreams are big. They scare me sometimes. Like, I had to do this for myself because I realized that I was getting in my own way, and that the things that I wanted, they were not too much. It was not too big of an ask. It was not too lofty of goals. It was me in my own head telling myself that I couldn't do it. Block out the internal noise. External noise, if it's somebody on your shoulder next to you telling you, no, you can't do that. Are you sure you want to apply this year? Oh, you're not going to be able to do that if you want to do this. Bye. Block out the noise. I don't care if it's family, friends, an unsupportive partner. Trim the fat, okay? Trim the fat. I'm sorry, but who's gonna do this except for you? This is about you. It's nothing personal, or maybe it is personal. Either way, do what you have to do to get to your goals, okay? And if you're telling this person lovingly to kindly sit down and let me do what I do, and they still won't accept it, maybe reevaluate that relationship. I don't know. We're at the last step, y'all. So far we have determined what we want. We determined what it's gonna take to get there. If we can even do the things that it takes to get there. Looked at the best case and the worst case scenario. We've blocked out all the noise, and now the final step is to do the thing. Post the video, post the blog, apply to dental school, apply to that job that you want, break up with that significant other. I don't know what it is. I'm not here to tell y'all what to do. I'm just here to equip y'all with the tools that you need to live the life that you want to live. Drop the fear, drop the what ifs. Just my question is, what if it works out? If you like this message and you know a friend that could use it, go ahead and send it on over to them. And remember to always be the first one to tell yourself yes. Thanks for spending this time with me, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.